In this video, we're going to go over recording automation out of the Gamepad. I'm going to start with an example here. So if we were to draw some automation here for this analog detune, and then I were to play it, you can see that automation coming through. But if I were to grab this control and change it, it disables that automation. So you have to right click, re-enable automation. That's not a big deal for just one or two controls. With the Gamepad device, if you're using the entire thing and you were to record the automation and then bump the controller, in theory, you would end up disabling everything that you just recorded. So that's just to kind of explain why the recording system is the way it is with us, is because there's so much here that can potentially come out, and it would be really easy to just sort of, it's kind of one of those things where it's borderline impossible for like the gyroscope and accelerometer. Like if it wasn't set up like this, you would have to record the automation and like so carefully set the controller down. And even then it could still sort of overwrite or, rather disable the automation you recorded. So to avoid that, each one of these tabs has these three buttons underneath: pass, record, and play. They're by default in pass mode, which is how you're going to use it 90% of the time. And pass mode just means no matter what, the control is always going to come through the controller. So the red dot is annoying me. Oh, it's because it was sampling. All right. So no matter what, the control is going to come through. Even if I'm in record, everything is still going to come through, but it's not going to get recorded. To record it, you put it in record mode. So if I press play, you can see nothing is happening. None of the controls are moving until I hit record on the transport. Now things are recording. So all of the automation from the two joysticks, the joystick press, and the sample and hold are all getting recorded. Now, there's not going to be a lane for the sample and hold outputs because it's just these two. It's just going to be the gate for these outputs, if that makes sense. Anyway, it's all recorded in there. If I were to press play again, you can see none of the control is coming through. And now it seems like it's coming through because they're just randomly moving, but it's just playing back the automation. Now, if I wanted to go and record the triggers separately, or to press play, nothing is coming through, hit record, and then start playing, you can see what happens is this automation is going to end up getting overwritten. So that's why there's a play mode. So now you can have this automation all kind of stay put, and you could just do a recording just using the triggers or, just using the gyroscope, whatever. So now that recorded stuff, nothing is going to come out of these controls. It's just going to be the recorded information. If you put it back into pass mode, it's not going to overwrite anything. You're just going to kind of have the normal pass mode. If I were to actually even record, everything is still in there. And then if I were to put it in play, now it's all going to come through again. So just to be clear, you can record everything all at the same time. So I don't think I'm going to actually be able to do every single movement, but it's all getting recorded in there. So don't feel like you have to do it one section at a time. You can do everything, kind of one piece at a time, and then it'll all get recorded in there. If for some reason something does get disabled, like let's say this joystick right here, one of the axes, for whatever reason, you see it's grayed out. This little box here, you'll right click that. And if you want to delete some particular automation, you'll do it that same way. Just right click that little box and delete. So now you have all of this stuff recorded in there, but you want to do another take on just the gyroscope. Now you can press play, record. All of that other stuff is happening, but you're only going to end up recording the gyroscope. So that's how recording automation works with the Gamepad.